Sky Squad, we are back in the building. And yes, we are going to be breaking down the latest in reality TV and pop culture news and entertainment. And we're going to be breaking it down like only we can. Also, today we are introducing our membership portal where you guys can get extra content. Now, the charter members of this membership portal will be able to get a lifelong discount. So be sure to tap into the links in the description of this video or audio, wherever you may be listening to this. And if you haven't gotten the tea on my new book, The Wickedest Wives of Vicious Reality, it's available on Amazon.com right now. Now let's dive in. Sky Squad, we are back in the building. Happy Father's Day. I'm a little bit late on that for y'all, but better late than never, okay? So we're going to be talking about what one father is saying, okay? About someone that plenty of us consider as mother. Okay. We're also going to be talking about Nene Leakes and a couple of Bravo related responses to the Kenya Moore of it all. Okay. So let's dive in. Wait, before we do that, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell button, and like this video if you like reality TV related content. Follow us on Apple Podcasts and on Spotify as well. All right. So let's get into it. So Simon posted this over the weekend. I would have figured he would have been too busy celebrating Father's Day. But, Simon always has a little time on his hands to troll, okay? And so, shout out to our friends over at the Bravo Shade Room because Simon posted this. Staying out of Simon's business is a real flex. Look at God, ... this season. One Rolls Royce this season, okay, is the hashtag. So then Simon posted in the caption, I keep to myself and show everyone love and respect. When you take it upon yourself to join and assist the devil with their narrative, do not be surprised when some of their bad energy, juju, make a pit stop at your doorstep. So I think we can safely assume this is in regards to Kenya Moore's indefinite suspension from the Bravo Real Housewives of Atlanta. Okay. Now we know what that's about. We've already talked about it much last week. So if you didn't catch up on it in previous videos. Okay. We all know what's going on at this point, unless you've been living under a rock. Okay, then you will know that it has been alleged, and Bravo is investigating this idea, this news, this rumor, this allegation that Kenya Moore posted some poster boards, okay, or set up some poster boards of new cast member Britt Eady in a very compromising position, okay? Having many people question whether or not this was the revenge P of it all or not. Some people say these photos were already online, and some people say she didn't even do it. What do you believe? Okay. Based on the suspension of it all. But anyway, so if you take away Kenya, okay, and her Rolls Royce, and then if you take away this idea that Simon is, I'm assuming, indicating that he gifted Porsha the Rolls Royce, but said Rolls Royce hasn't really been taken away, then I'm assuming at that point that would leave one person with a Rolls Royce. Right? And that would be Shamia. So let's take a look because our friends over at the Bravo Shade Room had a... 1, 2, to pull us back in time and see what this was all about, right? Because the question was, did Simon take back Porsha's Rolls Royce? Simon shades Porsha while congratulating Shamia on her new Rolls Royce. Only cast member with the Rolls Royce. But then Kenya chimed in and says, Simon, I have a Rolls Royce, but I bought my own. Let me jump in real quick. I have a Rolls Royce, but I bought my own years ago. Okay? So I'm assuming that this is what Simon means by all that. Now, is Simon saying that this is Kenya's karma? Here's the thing about that. Kenya did that to herself. I mean, if this whole like if this suspension is found to be, what it is, and she's off the show, then those would be because of her actions, not because she messed with the almighty Simon. But I don't know, right? What do I know? What I do know is that Simon does like to troll us, so there's that. Speaking of trolling, Dr. Heavenly. Hi, it's me. Okay. Knocking on your hello. It's me knocking on your door. Why did you delete this post in support of Kenya? Because listen, if you go to Dr. Heavenly's page right now, I don't see it nowhere. I know she had posted some stuff with Kenya, a little video with Kenya, but she had posted this, and I've said something said screenshot it, baby. Screenshot it. It says Team Kenya at Bravo TV, hashtag Team Twirl. But when you go to Dr. Heavenly's page right now, okay, because I'm gonna go on over there and go to it. Sorry, Dr. Heavenly, you know I love you, but I just want to know where the post went. I don't see it no more. I don't see it. I see these car chronicles. You know what I'm saying? I see the skit. I see, her sitting with Kenya.
Oh, that's right here. On my hair too. Okay, Kenya, we need to do a show together because I don't know who. Listen, I'm gonna be clear. I'm Team Twirl, no matter what you say. Yeah, Team Twirl. Okay, it don't even matter. So tell us a little bit about your hair care store.
All right, so clearly, this is an extension, but I was just like, Dr. Heavenly, why you delete that post, baby? We already know you Team Twirl. Now, was there more to it? Because I felt like this was before the news broke about the suspension. I don't know. Just wanted to know, Dr. Heavenly, you guys, if you could just let us know why you deleted the post. You know what I'm saying? The powers that be make you delete it. I'm just curious. You know what I'm saying? I'm just curious and I'm just doing my job, baby. I'm just doing my good old job. All right. So, speaking of Kenya, the question is who indeed was Candiace referring to when she tweeted this? Also, before I forget, the line is always moving. Stay trill out here. They will set you up quick, fast, and in a hurry. Now, interestingly enough, the Neighborhood Talk, shout out to them. They posted this, they captured this clip. And then you have Kenya Moore with the hand clap of praise. Clap, clap, clap. Simon says, put your hands on your knees. Simon says, give me that Rolls Royce, please. Simon said, okay, so it just seems like, she might be referring to Kenya Moore. Now, here's the thing about this whole situation with Kenya Moore. And here is where we get to the line constantly moving, right? Because there was a clip, if I can find it real quick for you guys, I will post it. There was basically a clip of Simon, not Simon, Lord have mercy. I'm thinking we're still talking about Simon. There was oh my God, where can I find it? Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm looking for it. Okay, I can't actually post it, right? But it basically says there's a tweet out where someone says, but Tom, and they're replying to Bryce Sander and ET's post about Kenya Moore being suspended indefinitely. And they talk about, but Tom Sandoval from Pump Rules can screen record Raquel touching upon herself without her consent and then end up on Traders. And Kenya Moore responds to that with the open eye emojis. Now, the only reason I can't show it here is because right under that, someone else posts, didn't the Jersey Husbands play Danielle Staub's intimate tape on camera while laughing like schoolgirls. WTF is this double standard? Okay. Now, again, someone else posted, and then you can find this on the Bravo Shade Room. I will put this in the link in the description. It's a whole range of tweets that I cannot show here. But someone else says Bravo allowed the rumors about Candy and the allegations that Porsha had revealed about, Candy allegedly wanting to take her down to the basement. Okay, they allowed the Real Housewives of New Jersey men to pass their phone around and show Danielle's intimate tape. But now y'all want to suspend our girl for a Photoshop pic? Cut the scene out and get back to work. They're not playing fair. Hashtag free Kenya Moore. Okay. Someone else says the problem is, why does Kenya always have to be the example when other franchises get away with worse? They punished her for her Halloween costumes. Remember when she wore the there was a costume that she wore. I think it was maybe Native American garb in as a costume, right? But contrast to that, the person says when Luann wore blackface with no consequences, they also punished Kenya for marrying off season and rewarded Porsha for the same thing. Because you guys remember Kenya Moore got married to Mark Daly off camera, and then she was not featured on the next season until that final episode. But Porsha got married off camera, and they then brought her back. They also gave her a spinoff. They gave her a Ultimate Girls Trip, but they took Kenya off the air. Those are some of the allegations. Someone else says, so y'all mean to tell me Giselle can falsely accuse a man of SA and go unpunished, but Kenya gets suspended for a fabricated picture? My assumption is going to be that we are looking at a network in a state of dealing with various lawsuits that deal with various aspects of allegations. We think about the Leah McSweeney of it all. We think about the Brandy Glanville of it all. We think about the Caroline Manzo accusations against Brandy Glanville, resulting in us not even seeing that season of Ultimate Girls Trip. And will we ever see it at all? I mean, it may never even see the light of day. So I think that while there are some definite truths to what has been stated about Kenya continuously having to suffer through those consequences, I think we're also dealing with the reality of the fact that should this have been done? No. Should any of those things have been done? No. But I think that we're in a very sensitive and litigious time. So with the network, so I think that they're probably taking extra precautions to at least do their due diligence and investigate before they proceed. Now, it's very likely that they could investigate and find nothing and then continue on and never show the incident in question, which is probably what will happen anyway, right? But I think it's definitely notable that it made all the headlines. I mean, the Hollywood Reporter, Variety, I mean, everything. It was everywhere. So this should be very interesting. It should be very interesting to watch it play out. So the question then becomes, as we redirect this back to Candiace's tweet, is the line always moving for certain individuals? That's the question. And I think it's a good question. I think it's a healthy conversation and a healthy debate to have at this point in time, right? It's just my thought. Now, we got a lot of Real Housewives of Atlanta tea to really get into. The next bit is something that I did find a little bit hilarious, and we're going to talk about it. And it also comes from our friends over at the Bravo Shade Room. They captured this discussion about Marlo. Okay. Now, Marlo went live and she says that there were two people, okay, who did not want her back on this season of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Can you guess who they were?
Why am I not on this season? Because 2 people, can you guess? Didn't want me back.
The Bravo Shade Room asks, can y'all guess the 2 people? Kempire says yes, one of them was Bravo. Woo! Listen. Ooh. Kempire. That's my brother right there. My girl Taria from the What Else Is Going On podcast says, and I'm number 3. Okay. Jaded Fame Junkie says, more than 2. We the collective didn't want you back. Move, girl. Move. Get out the way. See, my thing about it was this. I did want Marlo to get a peach. I did. But then when she got it, I was like, oh, I don't think I want it no more. Because I just felt like Marlo was doing too much and it wasn't necessary. And I didn't feel like she needed to do what was being done. And I think that had she come in being her fabulous self, right? And simply just showing up in the fashion, showing us her Munty moments, and letting the drama feel organic and real versus it feeling so forced, I definitely think that Marlo would have stood a better chance at going the distance because she had worked for it, right? But when she got it, it was kind of like, okay, you're overworking, okay? The engine is burning out, okay? This is not what we want. Okay? And we are finicky. We are finicky, girl. So I mean, it is what it is. All right. Now I don't know who those 2 people are besides the ones we already named, but y'all go ahead and take a guess down in the comment section. Down below. Okay. Down below. All right. So listen, we got our last story that we got to talk about. I know, guys, we have a lot to cover in this one video, and I love it. I love that for us. Okay. I love it for us. All right, so Nene and Nyoni, okay, what is going on? Okay, is it love, is it lust, or is it longing and lost? Y'all let me know in the chatterization what you think it is. Because Nene is like, I don't always understand Nene. I'm going to go ahead and let y'all know that now. You know, a lot of times I be trying to be politically correct. You know what I'm saying? But what I feel like in my spirit is y'all don't want that. Y'all don't want that. Y'all want a little mess. Okay, so we about to give it to you today. All right. But not too much. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all know I like me some Nene. I really do. But I don't understand Nene. Because one day, shout out to the Jasmine brand. Make sure you guys are following the Jasmine brand 365. That is their new site. Something happened to their old one. We don't care about that. What we care about is that you following the new one, okay, and that we commenting, liking, and sharing and supporting our people because these are our people, okay. Let's get on it, baby. Like, boom. So the other day, Nene was posting, cheating is a personal decision. Some people never cheat, no matter how bad things are. Others will always cheat, no matter how good they have it. Then she had posted something about, now stay over there or something like that. Don't come back over here. All right. So now listen, there's a chance that maybe, just maybe, Nene was speaking about someone else in general, right? Because you know they've been on again, off again. So she gotta know when she posting these things what we gonna be thinking, right? And it's like, girl, don't be letting us into like I don't need to know everything about your relationship. Okay, for you, Nene, for you. All I want to know is that you are happy, Miss Ma'am. That you are happy. Don't take me through the ups and downs of your day-to-day relation, and because it's given too much. It's given marriage boot camp. Okay, it's given the ultimatum. Okay, maybe y'all need to go on the ultimatum so that you can end up like Lebe and that man, okay? That man that don't deserve Lebe or Ruth, and forgive me for my spoiler, okay? Forgive me for my spoiler. That man won't no good. Maybe Nene, maybe you need to move on over to the ultimatum. Give him the ultimatum. Let him go live with another woman, sleep in the bed with another woman to see if he the one for you. And then you go lay up in the bed with another man, okay, for 3 weeks. Ultimatum style, and then see what happened when you come back together. Do y'all still want each other or not? Because all of this is getting a little bit too much. Because now, happy Father's Day, love you. Okay, shout out to Freddie O though. Dang, Nene is looking. I mean, they're an attractive couple. I ain't gonna even lie to you. They are an attractive couple. You know, they look good together. Look at them teeth, baby. Look at them teeth. God dog it, I wish I had. Listen, I'm sounding like JJ. Darn it, God, darn it, darn it. I wish my teeth was looking like that, baby. Let me. You know what? One day I'm gonna show up with some. I'm gonna show up with them old Steve Harvey things, baby. I'm gonna show up with that, and all y'all gonna see, all you gonna see, my smile gonna be like this. Yes, yes. This how. Yes. That's all you gonna see when I open. You're not even gonna see my. I'm not even gonna have no. Listen, you ain't even gonna see my lips. All you gonna see is this. All the time. Okay. So anyway, now happy Father's Day, love you. Whew, it's like a young and the restless around here. So anyway, looks like today they're doing fine. What that was yesterday. Ain't no telling what's going on today. But you know, we'll keep up with it because that's what we do. All right. So that's the news. That's what we got for y'all. You know, some of the stuff I couldn't really go into. I had to, do some pre-recording over the weekend and whatnot and woo woo. Again, y'all look out for the members, look out for the Preston Mitchum interview. That will be out most likely either later tonight or early tomorrow morning. I got another interview that I have 2 interviews coming up this week. I'm super excited about, and of course, members will get that first, and then they'll come out on the channel, so don't worry. But click the membership button in the description link of this video, and of course, y'all tap in. We only got a couple more weeks before we round up our anybody else who wants to join. Really, like 2 weeks for anybody else who wants to join with a deposit for the trip to Bali, okay, which is coming up in September. And then on the 28th, I think it's the 28th, I'll be announcing the next trip, which will occur in March. Okay. So stay tuned, tapped in, and all that, because we're about to light it up. Okay. And the anxiety book will be out shortly as well. I am just putting the finishing touches on that. Lots of work being done in the background, y'all. I'm trying to, we're trying to keep it popping over here. But anyway, that's the tea for now, and I will catch you guys in the next video. All right? Y'all be good out there.
All right.